Hi sweet people, this is Luise Fiedler and you are in my channel, Worthy, Free and Well. And I started kind of spontaneous fasting on this Breatherian path. I see myself as this path actually discovered me instead of I discovered it, because my body started this journey already 2 years ago with intermittent fasting, and I told this to a person, and she told me, I'm doing this all the time. Like, oh, it's a thing, okay. And like calling it not intermittent fasting as like more only eating some hours a day, because my body doesn't request it anymore and actually feels better and more light when I only have this period of 6 hours or something, 4 to 8 hours, but I'm usually around 6 hours to eat. So this was, I think, 2 years ago, and 1 year ago my body started, like some months ago, I think it started in February something, to just fast. I was sick, I had a cough, and it took me quite a while to get rid of it, and my body just didn't want to eat anything at all. I tried to like put things in front of it, like I don't want, please stop it. And I was really going crazy about this because I didn't know what happened to me. At first I thought maybe I was sick, but I was doing so much trauma work during that time and before that I freed so much of my blockages in the body that I thought this is no coincidence. I think my body is going into self-regulation here. And I felt actually at the beginning a bit weak, but it has to do with the cough as well. And I slept a lot. I didn't do so much because I had my scheduled life so easy going that I can work when I want, and so I rested quite a while, and then I started running again, and like walking and running, and I love my trail running, and I got even more sportive and more, and it's like wow. And I lost in that time period of 2 months where my body rejected kind of almost all food. I lost almost 10 kilos, so I was 50 kilos. Now I'm 60 again. I don't really know, because I'm living in this nature space where I don't have anything to measure my weight. But I see that I already gained more again in this year. And I see that my skin was very, like, it was hanging around and didn't look too much cool. I mean, it looked very sportive. My face was very like this, so people started asking me in the street, they didn't know me, like, Luise, what happened to you? You look so thin, you look like very sick actually, in a kind of way, because they didn't know me in another way. Other people who did not know me then were very surprised how fit, how sportive, how healthy I seem to be. There was one massaging guy who massaged me, and he was so like out of the blue, like, you don't have any blockages, what's going on? I haven't had someone like you any in my life, and I'm massaging tons of people, like since years, daily. I massage a lot of people, and you're like, wow, what is going on with you? And I felt so energetic. And in the beginning I was really like worried about myself, and then I got to this point where I started talking about this, and all the people were like more or less like clueless what happened. And then I started to ask myself, who is probably doing this on purpose? Like, maybe people who want to lose weight. Maybe the people who are fasting. It's like, okay. Then I discovered a lot of things. Because something didn't feel too well, and then someone told me it's like about the salt, and I started, the first thing I could eat again was this soup made of like this salty, what's it called, vegetable things you put in the water, and it's like a bit more vegetable, salty. And I could drink that, so it was like, it was really good because the salt was going to miss. I felt my body was melting the fat. It actually made contractions. Like now I feel it again because I started, this is the third day of only taking liquids, because my body said to me again, now it's time to start only liquids. And I feel it again in my butt, like it's contracting here and here, and almost feels like pain, because I think my body is taking like the fat or the things that are deposited there and make something out of it, and leave it and lose it. And später, okay? Komm einfach in 5 Minuten nochmal. Ja, dann leg dich aber neben mich, ohne was zu machen. So my son is there. And usually he's kind of like, mommy, I want to disturb something. So he's allowed to be next to me. Okay, so where was I? Like the fat burning, or I don't know what is inside of me is going again. And so yeah, the fasting, the people who know about it, okay, and then I was kind of relieved because I read everything about what they wrote, what is coming across when you're fasting. It was like I had all of them, but I didn't start it like mentally. Like I didn't say I want to fast. My body just started it, and this is why I was so kind of lost in it. Like what happens to me? I didn't really consciously choose to fast, but my body did. And I'm on that path. I was so surprised by that, and I knew I will gain weight again, because it's like this contraction and I don't know the word, going out and in. And now I am again, since half a year, I try kind of to go back to that place because I felt so light, I felt so good, I felt so energetic, and I wanted to go back to that place, but I couldn't. And sometimes I could, sometimes intermittent fasting, sometimes I just didn't care, sometimes I really ate one time like a lot of kind of shitty stuff, chocolate, chips, and whatever kind of things. And now my body came to that place again where it said, okay, today is the day we start. We just start just drinking water. And so the first day I only drink water. It was like 3 days ago, and yesterday, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, and yesterday I drink water, and I drink rice milk with raw cacao in it, 1 cup and a half. So this is what I consumed then. And still today I was only drinking water. I was licking a watermelon just because like I wanted to check if it's good to give it to the son, because he said like there's something bad about it. So, but this is actually still liquid, so I was like, one part of me is very kind of curious if this is really possible, what they say, that it's possible to just live off liquids, and then even cutting the liquids off. And with they, I mean the people who do the... Hör mal auf, das tut weh.
Ich brauche irgendwas, wo man so recht reibt.
Ja, dann find mal was. Geh einfach mal los und guck, ob du irgendwas findest. Vielleicht ein Skanja oder so.
Oder was Weiches.
Na, diese Melone, die er gebracht hat, da kannst du mal richtig reinbeißen. Das ist richtig geil. Okay, und wenn du das jetzt nicht machst, dann ist es aber auch Zeit zu gehen. Du darfst jetzt gerne hier im Video sein. Und ruhig sein und mir bitte nicht wehtun und mich nicht nerven.
Okay.
He wants to bite something. And I encourage him to find something to bite. Hör mal bitte auf. Wirklich. Lass mich in
Ich
Ruhe.
wollte ja nur beißen, ich wollte ja nicht beißen.
Ich will nicht.
Ich wollte ja nur so machen.
Yeah. Now I get really angry because this is my free time. And he's coming and disturbing this video again. And sometimes I'm like, oh, so annoyed. I have like 10 minutes. 10 minutes just for me, for what I want to do, and the sun is coming and like destroying, and I was just playing with him in the water before, and it's never enough. So I will ask him later about what's going on with this never enough thing. So bye. I'm so good. I feel so good now. This is being a mother, so be careful. If you really like to have children, they're there around 24 hours. If you're not living in a community and just building it up like me, I want to build it up. So actually, this is why I'm doing this video, because I want to get in touch with more people who are on the pranic living. I was like, wow. I've just recently read something about it, and I'm not too familiar with all these like words, but words that are used like Breatherian or Solarian or prana living of prana. This is what I'm about. Like I got really curious because when I first did my body did the first time the fasting by itself, and I could eat some things. Actually, a bit later, I then started eating these raw bite kind of things with nuts and dates and cacao in it. And this was I eat one or two of these bars a day, and then slowly started going back to food. Yeah. And usually I don't eat too much cooked food. I was experimenting a lot recently about the food thing, and I always felt this cramps in my belly, in my belly, and it's sometimes stomach ache, sometimes headache after almost directly after eating it, and sometimes I just felt this dissociation, like I don't feel myself anymore too much, and a fatigue, being too much, I don't have energy for everything. And this is what I don't want in my life, and my body just said, oh please, lightness, and I want to do some detox here again. So this is why I started again on this journey of Breatherians, and I've been recently reading more about it, and this encouraged me, because a lot of prerequisites they were talking about I already have. I am a very healthy person, I'm living in a natural park, I'm living with a lot of trauma solutions, how do you call it? A lot of trauma I already released. I have loads of techniques. If something's emotionally going wrong, I can handle myself. I can even reach out to other people if it's necessary, but usually I'm my best trauma coach, so I just write into my books and do videos or whatever if something is in a not good state with me. So this is already a lot of prerequisites they tell to do before going on this Breatherian path, and actually my body is leading me there. I am not wake up one day and said I want to be a Breatherian, no. But my body is telling me I am this source of energy, and please get me free out of this food thing, because it's slowing me down. It's not really pleasuring me too much. I mean, the taste in the mouth, yeah, but swallowing, no. So I experimented even with that, just all the chewing and spitting out most of it, or chewing very, 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 very well, and something like this. But now I'm like third day of non-food, and only liquids, and 2 days actually of them only water. It's like, I'm very surprised about the effect. I feel so good. At the beginning I thought sometimes about food, maybe 6 to 8 times or something on one day. I thought about maybe I want some food now. And then I checked in, then these pictures came up from these memories, like the whole feeling of, oh no, my body will hurt again and again, because I experimented a lot. Usually when this food craving came up, I tried, and then I was like listening to what happens. I was like, no, again, I don't feel good. So, okay, I had these experiences in myself that I could relate to, and said, no, I don't want to feel this right now. I'm good right now. It's just because the food is there, or it's just because someone's offering me, or it's a social thing, or whatever. There's so many reasons because we eat. And now I don't think about food. Today I was given food actually. I was offered, but I rejected and said, it's for my son can eat, he loves to eat, he's really excited about food, so okay, but me, no, thank you, I'm good off drinking just water. And yeah, it's exciting. I feel excited about it. I feel surprised about it, that it's so easy. I thought it would be way, way more difficult, but I'm on the third day now. It's like there's nothing going on. I had some dizziness from standing up earlier, but I know this from just my life before, and I am really connected with my body, and no dizziness. And I know it's not because of the food, but maybe sometimes people get like this dizziness in the period of fasting, and they don't know what to do with this, and maybe it's about like something bad, I should eat again. And for me, it's like knowing it's not that, it's not related to each other. It's because I was sitting too long. It was like very interesting. Yeah. And usually I have this too. This is one interesting thing about the fasting that I experienced. I have this call for maybe hunger, but it's actually a misinterpreted sensation that I love to change my place. The place that I'm in is maybe too cold, too warm, I was laying too much, I have to move more, or maybe I move too much and I have to lay more. This is why I'm doing this in laying down now, because I wanted to do the video, but actually my body was doing quite a lot before, so I love to treat my body well and give it a rest. And yeah, it's all about feeling these small things and responding to them. Sometimes I'm annoyed, like I'm laying, I don't want to get up, but there is definitely this hunger feeling, and I thought like this feeling that I interpret, that my interpretation, my perception was like, this is hunger, but it's actually moving energy. I want to move, I want to change places. It's not good to be here anymore, because I get so connected to my energy being that I feel I was inside there, and I felt like I have this hunger feeling, I don't know. And then it switches already very fast, and in 1 second it's like, no, it's not hunger, it's changing the place. So okay, I changed the place to go here, and then I found the food, really nice, like someone really nicely decorated the place, and it's like, oh, this is so beautiful. I was looking around, where is the person who who was it, who did this sweet present here. And yeah, then I was just organizing things, and then the person came by. I was like, so I felt this energy, I felt this person being here. And if I would have been inside just cleaning by myself or whatever, then I would have missed a big opportunity, because now this person came to my place and helped me with like organizing, cleaning, talking, giving me a lot of travel advice, because he was living in Thailand for 3 years, so he has a lot of things. He even offered me that we could visit their family, his family, or like family, friends, friend family, and like everything's so easy right now. It's like, and if I didn't listen to that energy, and if I would have eaten instead of going here, I would have missed an awesome opportunity. So this is not only about like the eating, it's about a holistic lifestyle. How Elamin, I think his name is, the Breatherian, he's not even drinking water. He's like living off food, no food, no water, since I think 22 years or something like this already. 23, I think he started in 2000, and it's like very impressive. And now I start to believe that it's really, really possible, because I feel so good in my body. And this lightness, this is so cool. I love this lightness, and there's no urge to eat, and there's time for a lot of time, not preparing food, not digesting food. It's just very, very awesome. And usually I'm a person who is psyched quite easily and tend to like oversee the things that are not good. But actually now I feel very much connected with this, and feel like very honestly safe. I feel energetic, I feel active, more fun, because I was asking, like, I'm getting serious again. I'm too serious for the life that I'm living. Man, the sun is coming here. How do I put this again? No, maybe I hold it a bit. Yeah, so it's getting too serious for the lifestyle that I'm living, because I'm like having vacation all day long. I mean, I'm a mother, there's a lot to do, and there's loads of trauma releasing going on like almost all the time. So there's a lot I do, singing and music playing, whatever, researching which place to go. It's not that I'm doing nothing, but yeah, there was way too much seriousness, and I think it's about the body, because it didn't feel well. It didn't feel well in itself. I felt bothered by the food, and now I feel so relieved that I don't have to eat anymore. For now, I'm really curious about how long this is going to take. I will probably take more footage of it and post it here in this channel, and this is just starting of it. I was being in too much sun recently. Let's see some green. Okay, so thank you, beings, for being here. Thank you for supporting. Actually, I received this inner calling to put a value to these videos that I do, and now I'm remembering this already again. And it says 1,000 euros. It's okay, it's reasonable. And I'm good with that. So 1,000 euros is of value. So I don't know yet why I should do that, but I will. Keep on doing it. And I love to, people follow me. It's nice if you like to know more about the topic. If you have some questions, put them down in the comment box, and I will try to answer them in maybe a video try to answer them writing. I'm just not living too much in this lifestyle that I'm on the phone too much, so probably not. It would be nice if you answer each other questions, if you get in contact with the other people in the channel. And if you like that, subscribe. If you like to give something back because you find this valuable, you can ask yourself the question, what kind of value do I take away from this video? This is probably why I started to do this video thing, to make people realize, oh wow, I get value out of this, and yeah, maybe I can give something back, either me, either community, either yourself, or whatever. Just put it somewhere and make our life a bit better. So thank you so much. Bye.